Howdy, neighbors. David here. And today on Boondock Stallions, we are on 31 days of Halloween. Damn it. 31 days of horror. Sorry for swearing about that, but I couldn't actually edit this one out and redo it because we're live streaming. Anyways, so I didn't do a video yesterday because I figured I would do Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills back to back. And I've just gotten home. It is 2 in the morning from the theater in San Antonio, where I like to frequent to see all of my movies. And I saw Halloween Kills, and spoiler alert, it was awesome. Now, I'm upset that it was so good because I made a video. Y'all should go check it out on whether or not theorizing on whether or not it was going to be good at all. Because historically, the Halloween series tends to put out one really strong movie and then follow it up with a really disappointing movie. Let's look at Halloween 1 and 2 as one whole movie, and then Halloween 3, while it is in fact a good movie, it is not well received as a Halloween movie because it has nothing to do with Michael Myers. That is really the only thing wrong with that movie and why it gets so much flack. But carrying on, Halloween 4, great movie. Halloween 5, not so much. H2O, phenomenal movie. Resurrection, garbage. Rob Zombie's Halloween, friggin' masterpiece. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, friggin' garbage. And so on and so forth. And so now, when we got to Halloween 2018, first of all, very unoriginal idea, once again, with the let's pretend these sequels didn't happen and just make this one a sequel to the first one. But, I mean, it really does free you up for a lot of storytelling that you probably never have thought of doing before. But they did really well. Halloween 2018 was a phenomenal sequel to the original movie. It brought back Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode some 40 years later, playing a survivor, very much a survivor. I was really happy with what she did with the character and her daughter and her granddaughter. And I really, when they set movies sequels on the same night as the first movie, there is so much inconsistency, and you can tell that they're very strongly trying to make it look like it's the same night. Case in point, Halloween and Halloween 2 taking place on the same night, and yet clearly it's not the same night. They went above and beyond with Halloween 2018, and even Halloween Kills, making new scenes that took place on the same night while the events of the first Halloween movie were going on, was actually a stroke of genius. I'm trying not to give you too many spoilers in this. And if I give any away on accident, I apologize in advance because I'm excited because I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Well, I'm glad that they dealt with Michael Myers being saved from the fire, so to speak, really early on, because had he been pulled out after the house was burned down, it would have been upsetting, because I really like that they keep these movies as well grounded in the real world as they can, even though by the end of the movie, it feels like Michael Myers is growing stronger metaphysically. Some kind of supernatural entity is keeping him alive and making him stronger. And so I wish they hadn't announced that there was going to be a part 3 in this Halloween series, because when you know there's going to be a third one, you basically know that Michael's going to survive through the end of the second movie, and that at least one or two of the mains will survive through the end of the movie to make it into the third one, where all bets are off. And I mean, everybody could be dead by the end of it. I'm even to understand that some time will have passed between 2 and 3, because 1 and 2 were set on the same night in this series. And they're even going to cover the pandemic and have the whole face mask thing be a relevant part of the storytelling, which is great, because, I mean, if you can make it part of the storytelling, do it. Otherwise, a lot of people have just been avoiding it and pretending it doesn't even exist. I'm not understanding what the big controversy is about the firemen at the very beginning of the movie. I mean, it's a horror movie. Historically speaking, Michael Myers kills everyone and everything that gets in his way. So, let's see. They cast another actor whom I didn't look up before I started filming because it only just occurred to me to do that. But hey, it's late. To play the late and great Dr. Loomis slash Donald Pleasance's character in the movie. And I mean, I had to double take a few times. I was unaware that that wasn't actually Donald Pleasance. If I didn't know that he'd passed away more than 20 years ago, they would have fooled me completely. Um, I really like that this is really one of the first sequels to go back to the actual house from the first movie. And I mean, excuse me, there's every chance that it's a recreation of the house and it's on a set. But the point is, they made a point to go and make the house look exactly as it did in the first one. And when you go through it, it's the architecture is spot on. It's the same, visually the same house. And I say that because if you remember Halloween's like 4 and 5, they used two completely different movies or houses in both movies that are sequels to each other, immediate sequels to each other. And I think one of them was even brick. It was like, wow, did you guys even see Halloween? That house doesn't look jack like Michael. Oh, sorry. Easy, David. It's not a hot dog. Let's see. I was Jamie Lee Curtis once again always manages to impress me with what she does on screen. She is in beast mode. She gives zero about anything but surviving and making sure that Michael is dead. And I really enjoy the character development from the first movie in 1978 to 2018, and even what's going on in this movie. Judy Greer is always amazing, but I feel like they could have really done the fans a little bit of service and let Danielle Harris have that role. I mean, I know they brought her back for Rob Zombie's Halloween movies to play Annie, but I mean, why wouldn't you give her another opportunity to play Laurie's daughter and this time actually give them some screen time, and scream time, I suppose. Yeah, because it is a horror movie. But I was really happy with it either way. Judy Greer is amazing. Anthony Michael Hall. Now, I've left a link down in the comments. You should check it out while you're liking and subscribing because I met him a little over a year ago at an event where he was promoting Hail Caesar and was it the Breakfast Club or Johnny Be Good, I think. I forget. But he was hosting an event and Robert Downey Jr. called halfway through it, and I got some questions. I got to talk to Robert Downey Jr. and ask him a question. And the video is like a half hour long. You don't have to watch all of it, but if you do, it's awesome as well. And I'm wearing a Halloween shirt, and Anthony Michael Hall loved the shirt because, I mean, he's in the movie and just finished filming it. So really impressed with him as always. And, you know, a lot of people were wondering why Paul Rudd didn't get the role of playing Tommy again as he did in the first movie. But I mean, Anthony Michael Hall is amazing, and he did his own thing, and it was very different than the Tommy that Paul Rudd had done when he did Halloween 6. He's a very, very different style of actor, and it was very true to the character. Like, I really, truly believed this version of Tommy that Anthony Michael Hall did. He's great. He's always awesome. Love him. Weird Science will always be one of my favorite movies with him. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm really liking this new series. I'm not going to lie to you. When they said they were rebooting the Halloween franchise again and making a new set of sequels from the original movie, I was like, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be awful, but I've seen both of these movies that they've done very well, and I can only imagine that Halloween Ends, which they're currently working on, will be just as good and give us an amazing finale, like an actual finale. I feel like they should find a great way to bring this series a sense of closure and end it. I mean, Halloween Ends. That's literally the title of the film, and I think that they're working towards getting that going. I want to know what the mystery is with Judith Myers, because I feel like there's more to the story of Michael being in his house and looking out the window and staring off into the distance. I feel like there's going to be an even greater revelation in the next movie about what that was. And let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm probably going to watch it again 2 more times because I have 2 more free tickets to go see the movies. I build up my rewards. I go to this theater all the time. So my rewards are through the roof, and I still have 2 free tickets. Then I might go check this movie out 2 more times and do a big spoiler review, and maybe even like watch Halloween 1978, 2018, and Kills over and over and over again and try to see if I can come up with a theory on how it's going to end next year. But until next time, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.